Now that we created the file, we need to write information to the text file. So here I have an array list already created. Notice how I added the integer parameter into it. So if I try to change the number to a double, it's going to error out. So we can get specific as to what kind of array list we're working with. And it could be integers, doubles. Because these are capital I's at this point, they're no longer a variable type. They're calling upon the class integer that takes on the attributes of an integer and acts just like an integer. So to write, we already have declared our buffered writer. And I'm actually going to go ahead and just switch that real quick to write file, just so it stands out a little bit more. And then we're going to set up a for loop to do so. So for int I equals 0. We're okay to say that I is going to be less than items.size, just like the length. And then I plus plus, put this back in there. And now here is the trick. Right now our text file should be empty, which it is. We're going to go ahead and use the write file dot. If we want to add on to it, we use append. But instead, we're going to use write. There's a lot of different options on what we can write. We're going to use write here. And we're going to use items.get of I. Right now, that will not work, and I'll show you. The other reason it will not work is if I run it right now, when we go over to the text file, there's still nothing. One of the main things that I forget as a teacher, and that you will probably forget unless I tell you not to, so I'm telling you not to right now, is to add this line, write.close. That closes the writer and allows the text file, and it's now write file.close because it has to match up with this. If it does not close by the end of the run, it does not save the information. So I'll run it again, and I'm going to show you that it still has not wrote the information. We need to add another command here at the end to complete it. So it's write file.write items.get the item at I dot toString. So that way we can make sure that it writes properly, takes it from an object, converts it to a string. So when we put this all together, there is our information, our 1, 2, and 3 from our items array list. Now notice how they are on the same line. This is an easy fix. We just go in here inside our for loop and say write file dot new line. It's a void method that just puts the next piece of information on the next line. So we go look at the text file again. There it is. That is how you write to a text file. So if we were doing something other than array lists, I could take this out. We're going to still leave it dependent on it, but I'm just going to have it write the word Hello Kitty. I'm going to go over to the text file, and there's 3 times Hello Kitty. So that's how you write to a text file. So it doesn't matter what you're sticking in there. It does need to be part of a for loop with the buffered writer. I have not had success yet with it not being a part of it, so if you do, please let me know and we'll amend this video. The last thing I'm going to show you in the next video is how to delete a text file within the program.